Throughout the early years up until recently, the fashion industry has been and still is dominated by slender 0 to 2 size models. It was not until during the 1980s that the industry began to take notice of a fairly large market that was not being targeted. The first plus-size supermodel, Amy Aronson, set the stage for the many plus-size models after her to follow. Over 10 years later, and while the plus-size segment of the industry has changed, there are still many issues within the industry and the segment as a whole that needs to be addressed. Because more women have been vocal in demanding more representation for the real woman, the market has grown and hundreds of plus-size models advertise and model various fashions targeted toward the average woman. Within this, problems still exist because the idea of exploitation of the real female body image takes center stage. More photos and images used in editorials and other media in some way suggest and or show some type of exposed body part. The model is completely nude with strategically placed arms or is in lingerie. In a post on thegloss.com, it states that some plus-size models are posed in specific ways during some fashion shoots to highlight flesh strategically. Body parts highlighted include rolls, folds, and creases. Even commercials aimed at the average woman showcases women clad in lingerie, showcasing these curves that the industry seems to be fascinated with, giving plus size or the average woman's body a negative connotation and making it exploitive. While real women are in various ways represented in the fashion industry, plus-size men who wear clothes, shoes, and other fashion-related items seem to be missing from the equation of the plus-size fashion segment. TheCut.com asked, where are all the plus-size male models? And that question is one that most people rarely consider. In a poll conducted on Facebook, almost half of the participants mentioned they never thought about there being a market for plus-size male models in the industry. Where are they? There are plus-size male models, but why is the target rarely, if ever, marketed? As with females, males go through and experience issues with body image. The media says they need to be fit or muscular, and the plus-size guys? They're usually in comedic roles on television and in the movies. In an article by Tracy McVeigh, she states that the shift to gender-blending fashion has had a negative effect on the male's perception of their body. She says their views are dictated by current trends in skinny jeans and very tight tailoring that is currently being marketed to males through fashion, music, and other media. Over the next few months, I want to dig deeper into the real image of women and why nudity amongst plus-size models is so apparent. I also want to peel back layers on the plus-size male model segment of the industry to see if there's a concrete market for them in relation to the plus-size female segment and why this segment of the industry seems almost obsolete. Join the poll on the official Facebook page, facebook.com/DivaMeInc.